What is going on there?
I'm at 2 seconds, by the way.
Well, perfect. Well, perfect. I'm already there too.
Okay, great. But
what is going on there? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition for WCW Nitro. We are on the build-up to Halloween Havoc 1995. And unfortunately, once we get there, you're going to see the entire disappointment, shall we say.
We're going to see our brain cells just dissipate the entire fucking stream when we get to that. Because we know what's coming, man. You know, the Getty shit and then the whole monster truck match thing, which is stupid, in my opinion.
It's going to get... Hey, look, if you guys like our payment for your enjoyment, you know.
You enjoy our pain. You guys seem to enjoy
we do this
pain.
for y'all.
The heck with y'all. All right? Y'all enjoy our pain, man.
But
yeah.
Also, at the same point, I know that relevant. Rest in peace to one of the greatest country artists. God damn it, 2024 can fuck off. But besides that,
2024 can really fuck right off because we lose a guy from Rocky, Carl Weathers, and then we lose Toby Keith.
But that being said,
dude, and what makes it worse, Rob? We lost freaking Chubbs.
Not Chubbs.
Chubbs. We lost Chubbs. And then Toby Keith after. Come on, man.
But that being said,
rest in peace to Toby Keith. Raise a Red Solo Cup for the guy.
Mm-hmm. And obviously get some beer from them horses.
Yeah. And whiskey for your men, obviously. You know.
But that being said, let's jump right into it.
Boom. Peacock has actually been cooperative.
Shocker
on this TV. Iconic intro.
Yep. But not gonna lie, I prefer the old school TNT logo than the current one because I just feel like it's just
a circle with TNT in it.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly prefer like the ringed one with TNT on it.
Yeah,
that's fine. But that one, even the older one's better than that one. Now it's just a circle with TNT in it. And what makes it worse, it's so bland. Because the circle is filled in, like colored in, like gray. And it just has TNT on it. It's so bland now. I hate it. The new logo, I hate it.
I hate it.
I swear they waste the entire freaking promo budget in the beginning of the show. They just waste it. What does this guy have this poor dog wearing?
Oh yeah, one of those one of those silly, this little prop joke glasses, like with the fake eyeballs.
Oh god. Bruh.
Dude, slow down. Even Bishop's like, what the fuck?
Bishop's like, he just took the shit off my head, bro. The fuck? Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much. I mean, obviously he should be mad. He just ripped his damn mic off of his head.
He just ripped the damn headset off. Like, goddamn.
He didn't do nothing, man. He ripped the shit off his head. Did he just ding ding?
Yep.
Because he wants to fight? I heard the bell. Ding ding. Damn. See, I like that finish.
And the
problem is, shouldn't he be counting to 3 at this point?
Yeah.
But he doesn't. Oh wait, the match was already over.
Yeah, this is pretty much a post-match beatdown the last episode that we did.
This gimmick Big Show ever had.
And thank God when he jumped shit the WWE, good lord. Thank God they actually did him.
Because they made him an Andre the Giant wannabe.
And once he went to WWE, they just made him his own dude.
Made him his own dude. Just a 7-foot monster who's just his own guy. Hell, he debuted with his own name until they turned him into the Big Show and gave him that name.
And he took off running with it.
Took off running for years. But the problem is, like, in the latter half, they didn't know what the hell to do with him. Because, like, every other week he was heel or face.
Yeah.
That was annoying as hell. Like, every other week he was a bad guy or good guy. I was like, damn, do something with the guy. There's, like, no direction.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, for those who are wondering, yes, I am. Sometimes I. Little bag of Funyuns.
Funyuns are the shit, man.
I got 3 other bags of these.
Bro. You fucking lucky bastard. You have 3 bags of freaking Funyuns that you can munch on. I got none.
These are like the mini bags.
Oh, yeah, the ones that they barely freaking fill them
like
up.
The 2 for $1 ones.
It's like they fill it up halfway. Like, fill it up all the way, damn it.
Because they ran out of the medium sized bags. I was pissed.
No. I'd be pissed too, man. The medium sized bags are gone?
I had a pair of those. But yeah.
I'd be pissed too, my guy. I would be pissed. I'll tell you what, the production's alright for WCW back then.
Yeah.
The production's alright.
And that's kind of crazy that especially in terms about the nights, like the production would usually be cheap.
The funny thing is, AEW's production was shit off the rip. WCW's was okay off the rip. That's different. Completely fucking different.
Like, yeah, I know. Man, who would have thought we could potentially see him in the WWE Hall of Fame almost like 20 some odd years later?
Yeah, but it's a shame what happened to him. Like, his health deteriorated.
Yeah, he has so much shit going on.
Yeah. I think he's now confined to a wheelchair now because of all the health issues.
That too, and also probably some heavy steroid use. Well, at this point in time,
steroids caught up. Yeah, but that was wrestling back in the day. They, in the 90s, they were taking steroids
with the spinning pinwheels.
Yo, bring them shits back. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. I wonder what a WCW's freaking pyro budget was.
Dude, that's what I'm wondering.
They burned through that shit.
But then again, WWE is notoriously known for that too.
Yeah, back in the 90s they were.
In which we'll see.
But by then though, when they started burning the pyro budget, WWE was like red hot and they were like millions, like in the millions. WCW was like, I don't know what their budget was. Could be in the millions here, but I don't know.
Well, who knows?
If they're paying guys like freaking Luger and goddamn Savage, they had to be in the millions.
So we're kicking up with Luger and Savage from last week.
He is burning a hole in his ass, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
Especially to both men. Well, actually, I'm sorry.
Also snap into a goddamn Slim
Jim.
Got it.
That's probably. That's the reason why I got a shit ton of Slim Jim when every Christmas
that man walked so LA Knight could run in those ads.
Pretty much.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that.
I've never seen a pit bull tie up with another pit bull.
Yeah, that's. I'm just picturing
understand that. I don't understand that. I've never seen 2 pit bulls tie up like this. If I see 2 pit bulls in their hind legs tying up like wrestlers, I'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it's. I guess it feels like a test of strength here.
Yeah, they're still tied up there.
Oh.
Still tied up, and we're going to break. Watch, when we come back, they'll still be tied up. Oh God.
Yeah, fortunately, we're gonna be sitting through
we're gonna be sitting through that bullshit. Yes, first time ever on pay-per-view, we're getting a monster truck match. So stupid.
Look, if that's gonna be the only match that's a stinker, at least all I gotta say is I hope
This is the fucking same show that we're getting the Yeti, bro.
Yeah,
That
the
ain't
debut of
only,
the
they're not going
Yeti
to be the
as
only issue. The
a
matches are going to be the
7-foot
only
fucking
issue.
mummy called him the Yeti, which does not
Shit.
make any fucking sense.
So stupid. It ain't a Yeti. It's a freaking mummy. What the fuck?
If you dress him like in the Yeti costume, sure, I'm all for it.
That would also
Thank God we got away from those cartoony bullshit.
But here's the thing. That's also stupid. A guy in a Yeti costume and it's supposed to be a wrestler?
Yeah, which, and yeah, freaking the Giant or Paul White try to act so intimidating. Look, the size alone is intimidating as I know.
What, Luger?
No, with the Big Show at this point.
Oh, yeah, his size. Like, you don't mess with that guy.
It's like, first of all, like, you don't have to give him a intimidating voice. Just let him kick your ass. As a little even back and forth.
And don't turn him into a freaking joke like WWE did, like in the later half of his damn career.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
And oh god, what a freaking nasty net breaker on the floor.
I wouldn't say it was nasty. That was protected. That was well protected.
I mean, despite being protected, it just
looked protected. That was actually the nicest looking.
Oh, nice roll up. 1, 2. No, I mean the way how it's executed, it looked like it was.
It looks devastating, but I could tell it was protected because his
nice gorilla
his
press.
head hit like the lower back, like his upper back, which is protected. Oh, here comes the gorilla push thingy. He could definitely do that, Heenan. He could. Come all the way to Salt Lake City. I don't know how far it is from where they're at, but yeah.
They're in Denver.
Hypothetically, he could. Hypothetically, he could. Then he could. If he was strong enough. Yeah, you'll get a title shot, and you have to face freaking Hulk Hogan in a goddamn monster truck match.
Yeah, when.
Like, what the fuck, man? Gotta cover that.
And by the way, too, to answer the Bobby Heenan's question, it's less than an 8-hour drive from Denver to Salt Lake.
It is.
We're gonna start making a list of how many crappy matches.
Isn't Utah like right next to Denver?
They're in that big four, like the four corner, like all the four corner states.
Yeah,
they're
like
not
right
that
next
far.
To them. Yeah, they're right next to them.
I go for a backslide. Nope.
This is oddly technical.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy for both guys are power. Well,
it's like a lot of test of strengths.
And Luger trying to go for a backslide.
You know how much leg strength you have to do to have that done? Like
as we say, or as a lot of people say, don't skip leg day.
This is why what Luger just did is why you don't skip leg day ever. What Luger did is why you should never skip leg day in your life.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a wrestler or an athlete, never skip leg day.
No, because you got to at least have power. It's at least some sort of power from your lower half.
Oh, he had power. He held a huge man.
Yeah,
on one leg.
Like Macho's going for try to end this early.
I don't know, man. I don't know about this.
And a gut shot.
Yeah, you're about like a minute ahead of me. Oh, Jesus. Right to the damn gut, dude. Whee! There goes Luger.
Nice little double axe handle.
He's the father of it, the axe handle, as well as the elbow drop.
And throat first, right across the guard. A steel guardrail.
Back in the day, they didn't even protect that shit.
Nope.
Now they do. When they have like the steel guardrail, they put something like a tarp or something over it, or like the show logo on it.
Let's go to RC. God, Macho ate a face full of ring post. Good grief.
Oh, Jesus. Shoulders first. That'll dislocate something. Jesus.
Also, we're finally getting Arn Anderson Double A and Rick.
First of double event. We're only getting 2 matches.
Yeah.
What the hell kind of show's this? 2 matches?
Well, it's a double main event. So you got this one, whatever they have in the filler in between, and then you got the main event.
But why are they calling it a main event if it's the start of the damn show? It's not a main event. Huh?
I know it's weird.
You usually got the co-main and the main.
But yeah, RC, we are watching.
Whoever messed that up, then did you not see that the ref was knocked down? You're not gonna get a pin.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, RC. We're getting through the cheesy. Hey.
Yeah, we're really watching 95 Nitro.
Yep.
We're on the build up to Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc, and
one of the worst ones.
You thought for those who've been around his watch parties, I mean, you thought our Unforgiven.
Man,
reactions?
focus on souping up your damn monster truck. What is he doing out here? Focus on souping up your damn monster truck so you can kill Hogan. I don't know. Come on, man. You got a monster truck match to freaking do, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh God, that's the one match I'm not really looking forward to at all.
It's gonna be dog shit, dude.
I just think I'm wondering myself. It's almost been 30. God, I was like crazy about it. Next year we'll mark it 30 years.
I'm 25, so 20. This is basically 29 years.
29 years since that fucking happened. It's like, first of all, who comes up with?
I don't know. You got to ask Ted Turner.
RC, Cheesy is sure. I mean, cheesy is more of an understatement because, good God.
No, this ain't cheesy. That monster truck match thing. That's not cheesy. That's just plain bad. There's nothing cheesy about it. It's just bad.
Like, in terms of gimmicks,
yeah, he knocked him out with a freaking
torture rack.
How did a torture rack knock you out? Is it because like you're in so much pain it just like
makes you like figuratively pass out basically? That's
all right. That kind of makes sense. I'm not saying how does a torture rack knock you out, but then it's like the pain will. Usually, if you're in immense fatigue, you basically knock out if you're in so much pain.
And WCW Saturday Night, like no one really cared about that back in the day.
It's basically heat and velocity.
Oh God, to see the big boss. Thank God the Big Boss Man was treated actually better since going to WWE in the late 90s. Or what did? I think it might have been the early 90s, give or take. But the fact he
went to WWE again in 98, 99. He went back. This was after his first run. He went there. You're gonna need more than a dressing room in front of the door. You need a table, you need a desk, you need chairs, you need everything.
Oh my God! Get this dude off my screen! Disco Ferg can fuck off.
Heenan's getting it. Get it, Heenan. Come on, bro. Get it. Let's go. Remember when he got jobbed out in Impact? Rightfully so.
Dude, that's for me. That's
like recently. That was recently, man.
Yeah, to Jordan fucking Grace of all people.
Yeah, Jordan Grace wrecked him on freaking Impact.
I just started laughing.
Like, this is what should have happened, years ago because this gimmick is stupid.
Look,
what in the 70s bullshit is this? Like, come on.
Look, here's the thing: having a disco gimmick on paper, it sounds intriguing to a. Oh my! Wow!
Oh shit! Eddie Guerrero. Oh shit!
Good Lord. Okay,
Rest
Eddie.
in peace, man.
Okay, got some bullfighting Spanish music.
Wreck 'em, dude. Wreck 'em.
Is it just me that his theme song is so stereotypical?
It's very stereotypical. Very. Like, it screams stereotypical.
Yeah, this screams like you like in these in bullfighting movies. These cheesy
Look at
bullfighting.
his attire. Look at his attire. That just screams stereotypical as well. Like, come on.
But
He's
honestly, look, I
basically in a
hate
bullfighter gimmick. He's basically in a bullfighter. Like, it's ugh.
Another dude that has been sued. Let's be real, that's criminally underrated in my eyes through that the Attitude Era was.
He got screwed in the Attitude Era.
Mm-hmm.
He
was the one who brought over the light heavyweight, or who invented the light heavyweight division.
But he was good. He was good as a trainer too. So did he really get screwed?
Not really. Not if you think about it.
He was good as a trainer. So I don't think they really screwed him. As a wrestler, they did. But like, dude, you're getting older.
On main event.
Want to be a trainer? Yeah, sure. He was a trainer for a while.
And put up. That's bro. I mean, training probably something. I mean, Traven Maven. I know Maven talked about like he was kind of a bit of a hard guy to work with.
Main event was a WCW property before.
Yep.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I never knew that.
I thought the main event was like derivative of like Saturday Night's main event, but it's not. He has one of the best frog splashes. I swear.
Yeah. God, this so beats me.
One of the damn best to ever do it too, dude.
Mm-hmm. And whose legacy is very quite influential over in the span of. Not gonna lie though, I mean, I kind of do like Ed, but then again, I mean, I prefer like his like. Oh, man. Okay, Malenko just showing some of that athletic. God, I forgot how athletic.
The ironic part, Rob, about this match is the fact that they would become teammates when they debuted in WWE.
That was hold on.
99.
I know it's 99. Is it the Radicals in my memories?
Yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I know. Trust me, for those who are wondering, yeah, I'm at that age. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah, so another technical style, dude. Even Juventud nowadays, he is still badass to this day. Juventud.
Ask Jericho about that one.
Oh.
Remember when he burned off the fucking list and they cut the commercial and he came back and he was still reading the shit.
Oh, nice little drop kick.
I remember they did like the whole commercial thing twice. WWE did it once and it kills me every fucking time. Back in 2002, when he was just straight up dissing the crowd, and then they just randomly just cut the commercial to shut him up. It was so fucking funny.
Oh.
I think this is right before Jericho. If my memory is right.
Okay.
I'm not sure because I never watched this shit, but like, oh, what a cartwheel into.
Man, I completely forgot how athletic Dean Malenko really was back in the day. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait till '96 we finally get the NWO finally.
Well, I mean, if your neck hurts, it's kind of hard to sleep at night.
Mm-hmm.
You got a bad neck, you're not gonna be able to sleep for a little bit. Pause. Man said, "Let's get it on." Pause.
Oh. 1, 2, no. Well, man, you also got Eddie coming probably from one of the most famous luchador families that come out of Mexico.
Yep.
Even though, let's be real, Hector, got treated like crap and was actually the gobbledygooker in 1990 for those who
I
remember.
would like to erase that from like wrestling.
Yeah, first of all, like, why was that even a fucking thing?
Like, I don't even know why Eddie decided to go there after the treatment of his father. Like, come on, man.
The only good thing about it was The Undertaker's debut, and that was pretty much about it.
Remember when they thought The Undertaker was the freaking gobbledygooker? Like, what the?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that was
Why would you think that?
And Eddie, I think Billy Kidman, I would say was a bit underrated, but I would. That gobbledygooker idea was that was just a waste of time.
But I mean, Billy Kidman, yeah, he was pretty good. I liked his WWE run though, in the cruiserweight division for a while on SmackDown. Except for the one time they turned him heel because he didn't want to hurt his opponent.
Yeah,
I thought that was stupid. That was like kind of the same as like Drew's heel turn. He talked bad about his family, so he attacks the face.
Nice brainbuster.
It was kind of like is he really a heel if he doesn't want to hurt his opponent?
That screams face.
That screams face to me.
Oh yeah, trust me, RC. I'm old enough to remember Glacier because I think it was all. I'm surprised how WCW never got sued for that. I know.
I don't know either. I have no idea.
Because first of all, that's a lawsuit.
That's a law. That screams lawsuit to me.
Oh, nice. We'll cover 1, 2, and Eddie gets it.
What they did, Rob, is literally the definition of copyright. It's copyright infringement. That's the definition. Look at that shit.
Mm-hmm. Like there's. Oh, thank God! When Eddie went to WWE, he had much better theme music that people than remember.
What in the bullfighting bullshit is this theme? He ain't done with him.
A nice little show of sports.
You give me a rematch. You got lucky. You got it. Handshake.
Okay. That was actually so far pretty off to a pretty decent start for a change.
Very manly of them to shake hands after dissing each other.
And more from the Mile High City. Honestly, this one so far, and we're about over almost 30 minutes. Has not been terrible compared to the first 4 episodes that we did.
Right now, yeah, it hasn't. It shockingly hasn't been that terrible. I still don't know. I still don't understand why Disco Inferno came out.
Yeah, that was just funny. I was just hoping for Eddie to just whip his ass. Not gonna lie, I kind of
prefer. It's so fucking cheesy.
I mean, would you rather have that or have Real American?
I'd rather have that. That sounds better and less cheesy.
Yeah, you and I'm on with you on that one. What's going on, Chad?
What's good, brother? What's good? What's good? It just sounds a knockoff. It sounds like a knockoff of Real American, dude.
Yeah.
Sounds like a freaking knockoff.
Road Wild. I don't think we haven't gotten there.
No, we haven't gotten there yet.
Was it Road?
We're at the later stages of 95. So we're not there yet.
All right, shoot. And as we said the last time we did WCW, how many we should try to turn this like any Hulk Hogan segment into like a drinking game. Every time brother take a shot
4 times in the span of like 5 seconds. 5 times in the span of like 6 seconds.
Oh yeah, so
I'm up to 5.
Yeah, so
6.
Okay, so we're way off because Road Wild hasn't started until 1996.
Hold on. 7. 8.
Jesus. As like I'm one of those.
9. 9 times. He said, brother, 9 times on one promo. 9 times. This is, yeah, you can see on his body, like, the steroids are, like, wearing down. You can tell. The steroids are wearing down on the guy.
Oh, yeah. Also, the craziest moment that I remember before we brought this retro watch party back was Booker T dropping the N, like, literally.
They
dropping the N word.
They completely cut. Oh, shit. What's this? Is somebody dressed up as... What kind of goddamn tactic is this? I'm going to dress up as an old lady to disguise myself.
Yeah.
That's honestly pretty comical. That's honestly pretty funny.
Well, then again, we're in the 90s.
That's honestly pretty funny.
Yeah, so I feel bad for Brutus Beefcake at this point in time. At this point in 1995.
Yeah, let's just give him face paint for no fucking reason.
And call him the Zodiac.
Who's this old lady?
Oh, it's Kevin Sullivan, the Taskmaster.
So his tactic was to dress up as a grandma?
I guess so.
Okay. Cool, I guess.
Oh my God.
Oh, he just murked him. He murked him 2 weeks in a row. He did.
And see you later, mustache.
Oh, this is when he went clean shaven.
Yeah, which was really, don't get me wrong.
It looks so wrong when he went clean shaven.
It's just like,
dude.
Look, as much as I know we give Hogan a lot of shit, but just like, you don't shave the mustache.
That looks so fucking wrong.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, he doesn't look right without the damn mustache.
Oh God, the American.
I was like, why?
I said, what?
That didn't work.
Yep.
That
I mean, the only thing I would say what Hogan really did make really work was his mustache and a 5 o'clock shadow. And Marcus Bagwell's.
Do you know the 5 o'clock shadow was spray painted on, right?
But still,
that was fake. That was completely faked.
As a kid, for me, I didn't know that.
As a kid, you didn't know, but
now
when you look
nowadays,
back,
yeah, that shit's, you could tell that shit was painted on.
I'm like, that shit's painted on. He didn't really have a 5 o'clock shadow.
Okay, we got the nasty boy.
I'm sorry, but every time I see him, I just see their failed 2011 TNA run.
What, the nasty boys?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Good Lord.
Oh, it was terrible.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, don't get me.
Who cares? He's going bald anyway. Let it happen. He's going bald anyway.
Yeah.
Going bald anyway. But yeah, this is when he went clean shaven though, and it looks so.
Yeah, for
wrong.
At that one point in time, it's like, yeah, no, this ain't it.
I'm like, no, why'd you?
That's like, yeah, that's like. I'm sorry, but there's just certain wrestlers that just look better with facial hair.
Yeah,
and Hogan's one of them, and it's. Oh Lord.
I'm sorry, that segment wasn't it.
Mm-hmm.
That segment was not it. Oh God. Do we really gotta do that review?
I mean, shit. I blame you for bringing up 1989 and how bad that was.
Listen, I regretted that. Okay, you don't have to keep bringing that up. I was trying to do something fun for Halloween every year, but it turned out to be not fun. Because the first year sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, looks like we're
getting a Flair appearance. And he's pissed the hell off.
Mm-hmm.
He did friggin' Eric Bischoff dirty for no reason to start the show. Eric Bischoff's like,
Yeah, that was
bro,
funny
what
as
the
shit,
fuck,
though.
man?
He just yanked his headset off.
Just yanked his shit off. I'm like, what the hell?
Let's just hope Art Anderson doesn't have the Glock.
Showing a random lady in the
Yep.
stands. Why? I don't even know who the hell that was. Probably some random ass fan. I don't know. All because he wanted Arn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is, and yes, guys, this is before the Glock. If y'all know what I'm talking about, this is before the Glock. Yep. This is before that promo
drop
on Cody. This is before that promo on Cody when he said he had a Glock. Coming out popping people with a cap. You know, he ain't popping caps in people here yet.
Oh, I forgot how underrated his Flair's chops were back in the.
They were fucking
We
dead.
thought like Drew's and Gunther's were bad. I think nobody in the back then would say.
What makes it worse is Flair has giant hands, so it's like he's heavy-handed. So it's worse.
It's kind of crazy too. Yeah, and as you said, he's giant hands, even though the cameras don't really do it any justice how big his hands are.
Yeah, like his hands are like giant.
So, I mean, would you rather have that or Bischoff with the overhead shot to the chest?
At least I have a chance to get out of it because before he chops, he gets into the crowd to shush.
Oh damn! With
so
the
I'm getting out of it as he's saying shush. So I have a small window of a chance to get out.
And typical Flair overset. Oh, and over the top goes for Arn Anderson to the floor.
Dude, the goddamn oversell. Jesus Christ.
It's no Flair match without his tip. Oh, God, back first right into the
When are we going to see him walk into a flop? Please let that happen. It's always funny when that happens. Him just walk into a flop.
Oh. God, no. Oh, God, and a kick to the ribs.
And another chop on the outside. The field goal's good, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Oh, and a little Arn Anderson playing a little dirty. Little thumb to the eye. It's, well.
Classic thumb gouging in the eye.
Oh, God, back body. Oh.
This is the type of match you see in the 80s, but it's great in the 90s. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. And both are all-time greats at that.
At this point, they're legends.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is where the period when the Braves had the... Well, good Lord, when they had... Well, they actually had a... God.
They had a decent dynasty back in the 90s.
And the fact that it's all about the Colorado Rockies being in the postseason, it's like... What
when
are we
you ever hear that? Never.
It's never in my... Well, outside of what, 2008? Unfortunately, lost the World Series in 2000.
Season, the fluky goddamn...
What, the 07 season?
When they struck lightning in a bottle during the Blackman era.
Yeah.
2010s. They struck lightning in a bottle. That was like one or two appearances. Then they started tanking again for the 15th time.
That's crazy.
You know what's even crazier? The fact that the freaking Braves won in the 2020s and it took them in like damn near 2 decades to win the championship again.
I could imagine, and it's kind of crazy when you bring that up too. Like I couldn't imagine the frustration of a lot of Braves fans had the
I
weight
can
over.
imagine too. Like they built up good rosters and they made the playoffs a
They
few
just
times.
for whatever reason just couldn't really
Never
do
could put
it.
They just never could put it together.
They had to take the 2020s to get that roster perfect.
I think it was 2019. I think it wasn't 2020s. I don't think.
Or
No, it was
2021 is when they actually won the.
It was 21. It was 21.
The
Yeah,
start of it, I think, started back in 2019.
Yeah, the run started in 2019, but then they made they won the World Series in 21.
Oh, another.
I think the last what did they win in 98?
He won in 95.
No, yeah, it was 95. No, that was the freaking Yankees that won in 98. But yeah, this was like
This is what at the height of the 90s Braves era.
Yeah, this was the height, 95.
When you have guys like Greg Maddux, John Smoltz, Tom Glavine. Oh God,
Chipper,
Fred
like young ass
McGriff.
Chipper Jones, who was freaking dominant until like 2011.
Yeah, the fact he was still even his later years, like it's kind of crazy when you look back at Chipper Jones, like in his later years. I mean, you would have thought to see a freaking drop off, but no, he was consistent.
I was waiting on the drop off. I'm like, is this guy never not going to be good?
Unless we're probably one of the greatest switch hitting third base.
He was good up until he retired. I'm like, how the hell did you maintain all that? Yeah. All those damn years, man.
And a figure four. And there goes that smart by Ornate.
Classic figure four.
Oh, jeez. Rick, what are you doing? Rick to the top. Oh, and eats a fist to the stomach.
Again, man. Every time he climbs up to the top rope, it never works.
He does not learn his lesson.
Never fucking works.
Oh, God. Oh, and a nice back body drop to Arn Anderson.
Every time he climbs to the top rope, his opponents see it coming. It's like, bro.
Oh, another choppy. Oh, another double at. Oh, nice count. Rick with a nice counter off from that DD. Arn Anderson tried to go to DDT, and Rick said, nope.
Bro called his shot, too. He's like, DDT.
And multiple right to the face of Arn Anderson.
Oh,
well, no shit.
He trying to make people bleed doing that shit.
Well, no shit that he gave him a knuckle sandwich. Oh my God.
He gave him a knuckle sandwich with a side of fries and a damn shake. Come on, man.
Let's Arn Anderson say, well, this is it. Oh, and
he said, nah, this is over. Arn's like, nah, this is over, bro. Again, can you guys just stop climbing the top rope? The opponents
guys are too slow.
See it coming.
And the figure four right in the middle.
Figure four again, but right in the middle of the ring. Smart. Nope, he's too far.
Oh, we got Pillman.
Only way he got out of it is spin through. Oh, yo, Pillman. Who's he attack? Oh, there's the heel.
Oh, a kick to the ribs. Woo! God damn it!
I was kicking the shit out of him.
God damn! Hey, let him fight for Christ's sakes.
Let him fucking go, man.
God, fucking retreat.
They are going crazy on each other, bro. Let's go.
God, freaking Brian Pillman trying to choke you.
Yo, Pillman's just punching away, dude. Is he trying to choke him?
He's trying to choke him out.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay, this episode is pretty fucking good.
I mean, minus a couple stinkers, but it's been then again, it feels like because since we start getting towards the end of the into '96,
It's
that's
getting
when you
better. It's getting better. You see it getting better.
thank God because the force of
You
for
got
those who have
one trying
seen
to break his arms, the other guy's trying to break his wrist.
and Pillman just mocked the four horsemen too, and just like holding up the four fingers to Rick. Oh man, I could imagine him,
Do you know what I see? Do you know what I see when I see Pillman with all this charisma?
and that's how Nitro
His
goes.
fucking kid, dude, has that much charisma.
Oh yeah, I agree,
His kid has that much charisma now in NXT.
dude. If his dad was still here, you'd be
He'd
fine.
love it. He'd eat that up, man. He goes, yeah, this is great stuff.
And I'm kind of and the credit to Pillman to Junior too, just not try to be try to do his own, not
He's
try to
trying
be
to
his
be his
own.
own man. That's the way to do it. You know, that's the way to do it. Don't be like a carbon copy of like.
And let's be on the loose cannon nowadays wouldn't really fly. Well,
It would kind of, but like they tone it down a little bit.
yeah, that would be. I mean,
It'd be like what Joe Gacy is now.
yeah, because CZW Joe Casey. Oh, good God, that
Like you can do crazy gimmicks, but you have to
Well, you
tone
don't-
that down entirely in WWE now.
and that. Oh no. Oh yeah, rest in peace to John.
Remember when he came back to WWE as one of the oddities and it was stupid?
Oh yeah, as Golga, if I remember correctly.
It was so fucking stupid. Well, we're
Yeah.
getting a Sabu match next week.
Okay.
Again, why are you gonna give him that name?
I don't know, but
Big Bubba? What the fuck kind of name is that?
don't. Hey, look! Don't even ask me at the.
It's
But
so stupid.
it really was. It really does sound stupid. But besides that, I'm gonna give this. Like, if I'm really gonna have to give this out of 10, I see this like a 7 or an 8 straight up because I mean we're seeing now. Find the writing has gotten better, especially in this episode has a little bit better than the first 4 episodes. Because for those who have not seen the first 4 episodes of this, you can tell me, Tyler, we're just like, what the fuck?
Dude, there's been a few times that the match was so much of a stinker that we're talking through it.
Yo, yeah, we're like talking somebody.
We're talking about something else or something wrestling related or whatever. Reading comments and shit.
Yeah, RC.
Yeah, that was a horrible character for a
Oh.
great guy like that, man. He was screwed out of that one.
Yeah. And the one thing I'll give John Tentis a lot of credit to when he tried to make the shark work. Like he's that kind of guy that will try to make anything work.
Yeah, he's that type of guy that, like, you know, that term, turn chicken shit to chicken salad or whatever. Or whatever.
Make chicken salad out of chicken shit.
Make chicken salad out of chicken shit. That's what he tried to do.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta at least get some credit for it. But I mean, at the end of the day, the dude's I think he's a WWE Hall of Famer, isn't he?
Yes. I think he went in his earthquake.
Yeah, a lot of people remember his earthquake.
Yeah, in the 80s.
I think
He went in as that character because that character found the most success.
No, yeah. But it's going to be interesting though as we go along with WCW Nitro, and once we get to 96, and as we said, you'll see writing will get better.
Yeah,
we're going to see a lot of character changes,
and the edginess will be ramped up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the NWO faction and everything else.
Thank
like
God,
that.
because I think that would be Bash at the Beach 96, which and yes, we'll be doing Halloween. I think we still got like 1 or 2. Hold up.
All I know is when we get to that freaking show, my brain cells are going to be fried at the end of that shit. It's going to be terrible.
To an extent, yeah, I do agree with that, RC. You know, nowadays it's like, yeah.
I feel like I agree.
Like that's where we're like back then. It's like no one really get 2 shits about anything. You just watched it.
It's not just that, Rob. It's like nowadays, it's like you can't really rebrand like name changes or new characters because fans will just rip into it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's an issue there. Now I understand. Like, it took me a while. Like when Pete Dunne was Butch at one time. At first, I was one of those people that was ripping
But
WWE for that on social media. But then I'm like, I'm gonna give it time, and I started to like get into it. You know, the character and what he was doing. Um, Now the one thing that was rightfully stupid and should have gotten ripped on social media was the maximum male model bullshit they were doing.
oh god,
That was
and the
just bad.
fact, I shit you not. And me and Tara can say this too, because we had to watch this live on one of our watch
It was
parties.
on
It's
fucking
like
SmackDown. And it was so. Here's the
also,
thing: it was so bad I couldn't look away.
it was
It
so
was
bad
that
to the
bad.
point when we saw LA Knight get stuck in that. I was like, oh
He was stuck in
no.
that for like a good month and a half, and then,
I was like,
as soon as the allegations of Vince came up and Triple H was like, creative, the head of creative, they took him out of that fucking gimmick.
so we
And
got
then
three more.
And then the next person they saved out of that gimmick was Maxine. They saved her.
Yeah,
The other two,
yeah.
the other guys that were like the head of the male models.
RC, don't
Male
get me
models weren't-
started, because that ruined it for me. As someone
Dude.
who watched him throughout the Attitude Era.
All because he went to Japan that one time.
And don't get me wrong,
a goddamn freaking
now on
Japanese
paper,
guy. He's American.
and
Plainly obvious he was American.
if you had like somebody like a good Japanese wrestler, because on paper, it sounds like a badass
Put it
fucking
this
gimmick,
way,
but just you had the wrong person play it.
You want to know why Lord Tensai was a bad gimmick?
Lay it out.
They whitewashed a Japanese character.
Yeah.
Flat
Where
out, they
was-
whitewashed a Japanese character.
Good. I'm surprised. Here's the see. That's the funny part too. I'm surprised. Like now, like we could have. God, if social that would have been what was that? What 2000?
Social media was prevalent then.
I know it is.
Twitter,
Is that 2010 or 2011?
Twitter was getting bigger. They weren't there yet, but they were getting bigger. This was like 2011.
Oh yeah.
When Lord Tensai was a thing.
Not just that, too. They also made an appointment address too that one time too.
Do you want to know what they? You know what made it even worse?
Shoot.
They gave him a new gimmick after that, and a new name, but he was still kind of in the same character. They called him Sweet Tea, and then they put him in lingerie and dance.
That's
like, what the fuck?
But nowadays, Matt Bloom, and look, you gotta at least give Matt Bloom and had to put up with that bullshit but obviously was one of the, and nowadays probably one of the best trainers that WWE has to offer.
Yeah,
he's one of the best
trainers. Like and if you see his like training shit, he's no nonsense.
No, but he's going back to WCW though, as well, because like I said, we try to at least do these just to fill in time, because obviously WCW. Especially on Peacock, they're very short. It's like
43 minutes without commercials, which tells me there may be like an hour on TV back in the day.
Like almost like 2 hours on TV, give or take.
2 hours, maybe 2 hours. Because even SmackDown, like because the 2 hour program is about like an hour without commercials. Because SmackDown's 2 hours, and it's always been 2 hours. And it takes me an hour to get through one episode. So making it 43 minutes is probably like an hour on hour.
Yeah, and that's including depending on your commercial slots. Or
yeah, like it's probably an hour 30. That's short. That is completely short.
But I mean, yeah, so far we have three more episodes before we get.
But that's the funny part. They tried to push it by giving him a feud with John Cena.
Yeah, and that didn't work out pretty well.
They tried pushing Lord Tensai and the way they tried to push him, they put him in a feud with John Cena, and it completely failed. Oh, gee, I wonder why. The gimmick.
Well, here's the thing too. Not just that too, because remember, he's almost a part of that crappy faction. Does everybody remember the X Factor back in the day? Does anybody remember how bad that was?
Yeah, when they tried to make Uncle Cracker sound badass, and it sounded not badass.
No, because because I mean, you had I think Albert at the time. You had X-Pac. Oh God, I feel bad for Just Incredible. I had to sit.
Incredible. I'm sorry, bro. We had to bring that
I
up.
just had to to go through that. But then at the end of the day,
asked him that, but I'm like, yeah, let's just not ask him that.
But you know,
dude, from his memory.
Dude was a class act too. Shout out to Just Incredible as well.
Oh yeah, great dude. Shout out to him. Great interview. If you guys want to give him, just ask. He'll ask for a little bit of money, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, trust me, RC. Meantime, we've seen the good old ass kissing club. Does anybody?
Oh yeah, the Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that once we get to the 2000s because it's. Oh God, that's
Vince
what really.
McMahon Kiss My Ass Club.
Yeah,
he pulls his pants down and forces people to kiss his ass, band and all.
Look, as much as I know we get the Rock shit too, but all he says. Thanks to the Rock.
He had the funniest bait and switch ever. Because it was like he had Trish act like she was gonna, do what she was gonna do.
I was like, whoa.
He's like, no. He's like, close your eyes. She pushes her out the way, and then Vince comes in.
It's Rikishi.
It was Rikishi. It was Rikishi. No, because Vince was
Vince's face.
Was the one that it was like a Trish Stratus Kiss My Ass Club or whatever the hell she was gonna be in, but it was like, no. Close your eyes. Got a surprise for you, Vince. Pushes Trish out the way. Just Rikishi comes in.
Oh, and just the crowd.
The crowd fucking popped.
Oh, trust me, we'll get to like I said, as we said, we're gonna see a lot of memorable moments.
And it was funny. That was funny. I'm like, that was the funniest bait and switch ever.
And yeah, we're gonna see some questionable moments too. Don't get us wrong. Case in point, if you go guys check it like our Attitude Era stuff.
Yeah, and it's gonna make us feel a bit uncomfortable because of the whole Vince McMahon situation, but we decided to just buck up and go for it because you guys were mad at me on Twitter for getting rid of it.
Yeah, that was.
I feel bad, so I'm gonna bring it back.
Well, not just that too. It's just like, and some of the questionable stuff that I mean, case in point, like the Good Housekeeping match. Oh God,
we're just trying to get to Chuck.
That was the only good part we're going to see. It's just literally, there's a saying you say you got to throw the entire kitchen sink. She takes that fucking literally.
Hi, bitch.
It just, yeah. All I gotta say is, look, as much as I appreciate the Attitude Era, the writing just was all over the place, but just. Oh,
the writing was all over the place because it was supposed to just be wild trash TV.
And it kind of was to it for most of it. For some reason it worked.
For years it worked. Even in my era, it was kind of trash TV, but kind of a little bit tamed.
It was tamer, but
then again, the 06 shit happened, and I'm like, yeah, no entertainment.
Yeah. Does everybody remember ECW 06? Anybody? But that's besides the point. And Just Incredible.
Remember when they made no? Do you know what Kelly's initial first gimmick was, guys?
She was a stripper, for sure.
It was basically.
Trust me, I had to fucking.
She had.
God, I know you guys are gonna laugh at me for this, but I had to sit through that for multiple weeks, binge watching every single episode.
Why would you put yourself through torture?
I don't.
ECW 06.
Well, because of Ariel, for that matter, but that's besides the point.
That's a valid point. That is a valid point. That is a valid point. That's valid.
Oh, come on, who doesn't look at it? But I mean, seeing Kevin Thorne
she's gorgeous. I'll give you that one.
And seeing Kevin Thorne really, probably his best peak, I would say, in terms of his wrestling ability. And yes, seeing get nuns.
You know what the worst part of his gimmick was? His theme music. It sounds like some of the shit you hear at a club.
Well, I mean, that's kind of yeah.
Like you give him more badass, like dark theme that would work, but you gave him something you hear at a fucking rave or at a club. It was so dumb, man.
It was, but
gimmick was cool. Gimmick was cool. I'll give him that. Gimmick was cool.
Obviously, let's be real. I think Kevin Thorne really executed a vampire gimmick. Let's be more than what Gangrel. Look, like I said, the one thing I will give credit to Gangrel is bring a different supernatural, because we all know the Undertaker has done. Let's be real, has done fucking wonders.
There wasn't a vampire gimmick before. Gangrel.
And
like there was no
to an
Gangrel.
extent, yes. I know when you look back at Gangrel now, it's like, yeah, he's just all over the place. But the one thing you'll have to give him credit for is bringing something new, especially to the terms of the Attitude Era with the Vampire Gear. But Kevin Thorne, for me, like I said, in 06, that's where he really, I would say, perfected it. And yes, he also had Broken Arrow too, because good fucking God, who hates man? Sorry, I'm sorry.
yeah. Jerry Springer was the catalyst to the Attitude Era, Damien. He was, for sure.
Also, rest in peace to Jerry Springer too, who also had some funny moments on his show back in the day too.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
I saw a clip where a woman got mad at her boyfriend because he was black. I'm like,
yeah, that never made any fucking sense. Because for me, because look, don't get me wrong, I've always hated talk shows, but for some reason, the Jerry Springer show just drew me in because
what? She was like, "What? You're black? I hate black people." I'm like, "Are you fucking stupid?"
It's some of the stupid shit, but it just made some
fucking dumb.
And I would say that's part of the well, but
I'm like, how stupid can you be? Are you that blind? Are you blind? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
But that was the type of TV people liked back in the day. Was that trash?
Because literally, trashy TV was good TV back in the day too.
Back in the day, it was. Back in the day,
nowadays it fucking sucks. It's like what? It's just like because like back obviously from like the late 90s, early 2000s, that was the height of it. Then once you got to like the 2010s and stuff like that, that's when it all took a fucking downhill from there.
I don't think it went downhill. It was the fact that people started to like trashy shit less and less through the years. It's like, yeah, this is kind of bad.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually trying to.
People saw the badness of it, and they saw the badness of like the offensive shit, which I understand
to
now.
An extent, that's yeah.
But like, oh boy.
But outside of that, I'm going to give the WCW, especially this episode, obviously because we're seeing some because like you may not notice changes right away, but the way how we saw the show kind of obviously flowed. And yes, the Disco Inferno segment.
Oh man, Damien, you're making me nostalgic right now.
Just it ain't the same without Ryan Dunn. I'll tell you that much.
New one, man. Did you not know that, Damien? Jackass Forever came out like 2 years ago or a year ago, whatever.
Yeah, like I said,
but come on, I don't get that either with Jackass. Like you're seeing friends do stupid shit. Why is that entertaining us?
I don't know. Like this is something you don't fucking do.
You're seeing like four or five friends
like doing this stupid shit, trying to humiliate each other, or just or just hurting. I mean, case in point, like
we're seeing friends do stupid shit. It's hilarious.
Case in point,
like entertaining.
Like the one thing, like the one stunt they did was called the Electric Avenue. Remember, they had all the tasers hanging up.
You had to run through them. I'm like,
because first,
because trust me, you know what the funniest one to me was, but it was kind of tamed. The freaking giant hand slapping people.
Oh yeah, come on,
big giant hand just slaps the shit out of you.
But yeah, but like I was. But before we get about it here, I would say I'll give this one an 8 because minus that Disco Inferno segment, even though it was really which is pointless. Nothing. But then again, we've seen more pointless crap the last few episodes that we've done with WCW Nitro, so that's kind of no surprise. Thank God, and it's also God. It's just seeing Eddie. It's like God damn it! It's like we don't.
I miss that man. Like every time I see him on TV, like, whether it was tonight or on like watching like classic SmackDown from when I was a kid.
It's
like I miss that guy.
It's been almost 20. The fact it's been almost 20 years without Eddie's like it's like God damn, we're getting old.
It's like damn, I miss that guy.
18 years, man. What the fuck?
Yeah,
but
man.
I mean, good to see Dean Malenko. Like I said, criminally underrated for his time, and obviously probably one of the best trainers that we also seen too. Even though as outside of that, the show, I think the show's flowed pretty good. I wouldn't say it wasn't really perfect, but there's
the first it wasn't really perfect, but I have to give this show maybe an 8.5, almost.
Because like we're finally seeing WCW kind of get into I think a lot of people from the Monday Night Wars kind of seen, how good the writing was, the edginess, and obviously better.
We're getting there. We're getting there. It's still kind of hokey and still kind of PG and still kind of kid friendly.
Yeah,
in a sense. But like we're getting to see a little bit of an edge to it. But also like that was the first episode of Nitro where you haven't even seen me look at my phone. But you probably saw me look at my phone once to talk to you about something.
Yeah, like there was like no bad matches.
But I'm just sitting here glued. It wasn't a bad episode.
Which kind of tells me because obviously we're getting towards the end of 1995, because it's not just from the writing and production, but we're going to see some gimmick changes. And for Sting fans, we're going to finally see probably the best gimmick change I've seen in quite some time.
Honestly, the best gimmick change probably ever, because he still used that gimmick.
Yeah, and
for years, man.
That's for also, by the way, too, The Crow's an underrated movie. Don't at me on that one. So I don't.
Everybody thinks it's underrated. So we're not gonna at you because everybody basically agrees. Even though circumstances were kind of shitty during the making of that movie, the movie's underrated.
And yeah,
that man died to make that movie fucking great, bro.
Very young too, man.
That's like, fucking damn, bro. Like, come on, man. Legend status doing that shit.
Oh yeah, and at the same point, and obviously too, a lot of those who remember, like, obviously not through '96, when we remember like the peak years, myself included, of the NWO, and we're finally going to see.
I saw the bullshit, watered down bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get to
Tyler got the trashy version of it.
I'm excited to see the height of it, but because I got the watered down bullshit that we brought in 02. All right.
And then we'll see.
I didn't get to see the height. I saw the bullshit watered down.
Yeah, you got like the. But yeah, I mean, first, we're going to see the Outsiders, which was Scott Hall and Kevin.
Yeah, the Outsiders.
Oh, I wouldn't really put Spawn up there in the '90s. I'm sorry, but that movie was just that really has not aged well.
Come on, man.
Michael J. White.
Michael freaking J. White was badass in that movie, bro.
Yeah, Michael J. White. You had Martin Sheen, who, by the way, I think was still fucking criminally underrated. I don't give it anybody.
Great actor. Yes.
John Leguizamo, which I got to give him so much credit for playing the clown. It's just when you look at and yes, I know it's the '90s, but just it has not aged well.
Oh yeah, not a lot of superhero movies from the '90s aged that well.
Yeah. I mean, The Crow, I know I think that's a separate entity, and at the same time, also
I don't think that was a superhero movie.
Honestly, if you think about it, I think The Crow aged. Not gonna lie, I think The Crow has aged pretty well. Since the late '90s, give or take, or the mid '90s when it first came out, give or take? Because I have no freaking clue.
I think it came out in 96, 97, I think. I'm not sure.
But let me. 94.
I thought it'd be older than that, or younger than that. Jesus,
it turns 30. This year turns 30. Good God! Wow. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It'll turn 30 on May 11th, 2024. Good for God. And that was, man, surprisingly, that made less than 100 million, almost at 94 million, literally at the box office. Yeah, well, but yeah.
By 90 standards, I think 94 million was a success.
Yeah.
By 90 standards. But today's standards, that's a flop.
Nah, oh yeah, that's an easy flop.
You got movies making 300 million a fucking year. Like,
and like that, or at least you get one, at least somehow like get a hit, guys, and that will hit like the $1 billion mark.
Yeah, like that's just because of like inflation and shit,
Yeah, but
movie prices everything is higher in price, so it's like these studios, if you pay money for a ticket, it's like they get more money because you're paying more money than you were in the '90s and the '80s, all that other shit. So I think it's
Yeah.
like just inflation.
But besides that, I'm intrigued to see because obviously it looks like the next episode of WCW looks like it's going to be good again. Because, like I said, we're still on the road at 2 Halloween Havoc 1995. Now, you're probably wondering what's coming up next. We definitely got NXT.
I'm probably gonna. I thought about it, Rob. I always fucking do this, man. It's like I might be in NXT. The next day, I'm like, no. I'm still on the fence, man. To be honest.
You don't want to hear from one, but it's going to be interesting later on
I
tonight.
know what Melo's gonna say. He did it all those months back, man.
It's yeah.
I know what he's gonna say, man. That's the
But
problem.
obviously, so there's probably going to be nothing tomorrow because that's going to probably going to be. I'm going to just take the day off.
No, we're probably both gonna take the day off with that one because like we don't do AEW because AEW has been lacking.
And obviously, some of the NBA games I've seen for Wednesdays, like it's
terrible.
It's like, and at the same time too, I've heard, and plus I'm working as well, and that's why you saw me last past Friday and this past and yesterday for Raw and SmackDown. Which, by the way, shout out to everyone that actually kind of hung out because I know Tyler wasn't really feeling it. Friday, can't really blame with the tech problems. Oh, good lord!
Friday, I wanted to do it, guys. I'm sorry, I was pissed off. I ran it on my on the official Twitter page of the Instagram podcast about it. I ranted. I was like, I need to get this shit off my chest. Like, this is bullshit. I go, like, I know for a fact Rob has it on his cable, and I'm leeching off of him because I don't have an antenna in my room, obviously, and that's where I stream. So I use the Fox Sports app. You're not on, like, they don't have it in your like cable. So I'm like, bullshit. Rob's watching it right now.
But
I'm like, I'm sorry, Rob. I can't do the stream with you because the Fox app is.
And like I said, I appreciate anyone who actually stuck with me for Raw the last 2 hours because let's be real, by the third hour, I was already about to be mentally checked out by the third hour.
Dude, you were like, Raw sucks today. I'm like, damn, really? You're like,
yeah, it was not that. It wasn't like super bad, but it was just meh.
I was like too pissed off to watch Raw because
like the opening
what happened on that Friday SmackDown.
Oh yeah. For those who have not
too pissed off. That was the real reason why I didn't show up.
Oh yeah, go check my reaction. My reaction says it all. It's like what the fuck?
Like, why the fuck? You were ranting and raving for like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, because because for some reason I had a gut feeling like this. Why? I knew I had a gut feeling something was going to be some bullshit's going to happen.
I saw the clip when they posted it, and you were like, or actually, I saw the last 30 minutes. For some reason, the Fox app worked for the last 30 minutes. I don't know how it happened. So I put it on, right, and I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, okay, all right. He calling out Roman. He goes, but not at WrestleMania. I'm like, son of a bitch. Is this going to lead to where I think it's going to lead? And you hear I'm like, mother.
Yeah,
I was pissed. That was
my gut feeling, but like
dude,
I said,
dude, I was like, as soon as I heard The Rock's theme after he said, "I'm not going to face you at WrestleMania," I'm like, motherfucker, he stole his spot.
We're going to get The Rock and Roman.
I'm like, he really stole his spot, didn't he? I'm like, motherfucker. I was pissed.
Oh yeah. And not just you and me.
Dude, that entire fucking weekend, Rob, I was ranting.
Well, Tyler, you're not trust me, you're not the only one. Most of the IWC was super pissed.
They started off the damn hashtag "We Want Cody." That got trending by Sunday.
And honestly, as I said, and I'm going to say this too, this "We Want Cody" movement, it's become the Yes Movement 2.0 because we've seen this once before. They put because we're.
But again, though, that's kind of different, and people are saying
another situation was a little bit different
because Daniel Bryan was never in that Rumble match.
That's true,
but never in wrestling history have we seen, except for Vince, because obviously whatever, where he gave up his spot to another person. Never has the winner, who is an active wrestler, given up his spot to a guy who is not even in the fucking match.
And it hasn't wrestled since 2013.
Hasn't wrestled full time since 2013. And another thing too, like, the guy wasn't training before because he got gassed after one spine buster a few months ago.
And the dude was, and not just that, too, Tyler, you go and tell that his cardio was crap after that one promo.
Dude, his cardio was crap because he hit that one spine buster on Jinder. It winded him for whatever reason. One spine buster.
Yeah, and I mean, you would think oh god, what was I gonna say? Because of course, there we go, blue screen moment. Hang on, trying to get that thought back. But like I said,
Damien, here you go with the bullshit again. It has to be at Mania. It has to be. He lost at Mania the year before. The story calls for him to win at Mania. Get his comeuppance at the show he lost to Roman to.
Because remember, like we've seen this the same storyline, but in different situations. Obviously, with John Cena was another one. It's a perfect example. We've seen this once before. Couldn't win a WrestleMania the first time, but got his comeuppance.
But here's the thing, though. That was the perfect storytelling because, like, you had Rock beat Cena. He was mulling it over. Cena was mulling it over, and he was losing. I got to beat him. I got
and at the same time, put him in a downward spiral till the next WrestleMania, which I think was.
I think it was like Mania. It was. I knew it was 2013. He beat him. It was in New York or Jersey, mind you.
I'm sorry,
at MetLife.
It's in Jersey.
It was in Jersey, but yeah, like that was the next Mania. I think it was 29. I think.
God, I hate Roman numerals
because he lost at 28, so he won at 29. But that was what it was supposed to be like for Cody. Cody loses at 39. WrestleMania. He mulls it over. Wins the next. He wins the next Rumble match, and then boom, he has that match with Roman. He wins the match.
But I've seen where it's like
money, dude. No, dude. There's nothing bigger than WrestleMania, Damien.
That's always the biggest event of the year.
That's the Super Bowl of WWE, man. There's nothing bigger.
Now, have we seen events that has performed better than WrestleMania? Sure, which
at times,
that rarely ever happens.
But that doesn't make WrestleMania lesser. It doesn't.
And the fact
is because you're happy that Rock is back doesn't mean this is bullshit.
And the fact is that he said, "quote unquote," save WrestleMania.
Bullshit, man.
First of all, WrestleMania
at Mania, Damien. You don't know. That's the story, man. He loses at Mania, so he moves it over. He wins the Rumble. He runs it back against Roman and wins the freaking match at Mania, man. That's the story.
Mm-hmm. And then you have The Rock doing his backstage politicking bullshit.
What happened here, Damien, was the fact that Rock, he thinks he's that big of a damn star because he went Hollywood to where he can get his way and politic his way to take a man's spot. That's what happened.
And as we said yesterday on the Esmeralda podcast, we gave the wrong dude so much shit for all the wrong reasons.
CM Punk was completely right about this doofus. Completely fucking right.
And he was right back in 2013 with that pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Because we could have gotten, and that's going back to Tyler's point too. We could have had Punk and Cena. Holy crap. Holy crap, my brain's not even on today. What the fuck?
And Cena. It was Punk and Cena, man. That was supposed to be that way.
And the year after, and that's when you had Punk leaving.
Rock beat him at the Royal Rumble for the freaking title, making it null and void because now you got Rock and Cena again.
Mm-hmm. But outside of that, Like I said, we pretty much talked much on that yesterday. So like I said, we're not going to go much into.
So Damien, please get the facts straight. It has to be at Mania.
But outside of that, shout out to everyone that's been in here, and I'll be back at it with Ghoulie for the first. Ghoulie's going to be for the first time for NXT, and we are out.
Peace.